kissed my lips, light as a feather. And it went just like this. No, it's never been better than the summer of 2002. We were only 11, but acting like grown-ups, like we are in the present. Drinking from plastic cups, singing love is forever and never. Well, I guess that was true. Dancing on the hood in the middle of the woods of an old Mustang, where we sang songs with all our childhood friends. And it went like this, say, oops, I got 99 problems singing bye, bye, bye. Hold up, if you wanna go and take a ride with me, better hit me, baby, one more time. Paint a picture for you and me on the days when we were young, singing off the top of both our lungs. Now we're under the covers. Fast forward to 18, we are more than lovers. Yeah, we are all we need when we're holding each other. I'm taken back to 2002. Yeah, dancing on the hood in the middle of the woods of an old Mustang, where we sang songs with all our childhood friends. And it went like this, say, oops, I got 99 problems singing bye, bye, bye. Hold up, if you wanna go and take a ride with me, better hit me, baby, one more time. Paint a picture for you and me on the days when we were young, singing off the top of both our lungs on the day we fell in love. On the day we fell in love. Dancing on the hood in the middle of the woods of an old Mustang, where we sang songs with all our childhood friends. Oh, now, oops, I got 99 problems singing bye, bye, bye. Hold up, if you wanna go and take a ride with me, better hit me, baby, one more time. Paint a picture for you and me on the days when we were young, singing at the top of both our lungs on the day we fell in love. 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 Love, love. I will always remember the day you kissed my lips, light as a feather. And it went just like this. No, it's never been better than the summer of 2002. We were only 11, but acting like grown-ups, like we are in the present. Drinking from plastic cups, singing love is forever and never. Well, I guess that was true. Dancing on the hood in the middle of the woods of an old Mustang, where we sang songs with all our childhood friends. And it went like this, say, oops, I got 99 problems singing bye, bye, bye. Hold up, if you wanna go and take a ride with me, better hit me, baby, one more time. Paint a picture for you and me on the days when we were young, singing off the top of both our lungs. Now we're under the covers. Fast forward to 18, we are more than lovers. Yeah, we are all we need when we're holding each other. I'm taken back to 2002. Yeah, dancing on the hood in the middle of the woods of an old Mustang, where we sang songs with all our childhood friends. And it went like this, say, oops, I got 99 problems singing bye, bye, bye. Hold up, if you wanna go and take a ride.
stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, Panthers. I hope that you're having a great day so far due to the day off yesterday. My name is Maya and I'm your host today. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. As the year is coming to an end, let's reflect on one of the most hyped moments of the year, the pep rally. While the spring pep rally is different from the fall pep rally, it was still one to remember. Some of the events including box stacking, tic-tac-toe rally, and the three-point contest. Let's see how that day turned out.
So close, so close. Miss Marino! We ready, Miss Marino? Here we go, you ready to start up? This is so funny, oh my god. I practiced a lot last night. It's time to go. Miss Fiorio, we are up. Whitney.
Although it was a disappointing loss for the juniors during the volleyball game, I'm sure that we'll get them next time. I hope that everyone had a nice time and enjoyed the pep rally. We will see how it goes for the current sophomores next year. Next up, we have another first day with K-Rod. In this video, he discusses cardiac arrest and what to do if someone goes into cardiac arrest. Let's check it out.
Yes.
First aid with K-Rod. First aid with K-Rod.
Hi guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about cardiac arrest and what to do if you're in a situation when someone goes into cardiac arrest. So cardiac arrest is basically when the heart stops beating. There can still be electrical rhythm in the heart, but the heart isn't pumping blood adequately enough to circulate blood and oxygen throughout the body. If that happens, the person will go into what's called cellular death of the brain. So meaning just basically the cells in the brain begin to die off. When that happens, it's not like any other organ in the body where the cells can repair themselves or regenerate new cells. The brain is unique in that sense that once the cells in the brain die off, they don't get replaced, they don't get repaired, they just die off. So once you lose them, you lose them. I mean, you have billions and billions of cells in the brain, but they don't get replaced. But anyhow, so the first thing is obviously, it's a medical emergency, you call 911. If you're in a building that has an AED, then you can ask somebody to go get the AED and then while they're going off to get the AED, they could also be calling 911. And so while that's going on, then you can start your process of evaluation, meaning that you're checking for breathing and for no longer than 10 seconds. And if you don't detect any breathing, so meaning that you don't have a rise and fall of the chest, you don't hear or see any breathing coming out of their mouth, then you establish that they're not breathing. Therefore, they may not have a pulse as well. So when you come across that situation, they're more likely in cardiac arrest, then you begin CPR. So CPR is a two-step process where you press on the chest 30 times and then you give 2 rescue breaths. All right, so if you're a junior or above and you've gone through CPR training, then you should know what the process is. Any underclassmen, you'll find out soon enough when you're a junior. But anyway, so I'm doing CPR back and forth to 30 rescue breaths. 30 compressions and 2 rescue breaths, back and forth until an AED becomes available. So the person that I sent off to go get the AED arrives with the AED. So the AED is what it stands for is an automatic external defibrillator. So what it does is that it delivers an electrical shock to your chest where it resets the heart, and hopefully it restarts the heart to the point where the heart starts pump blood again. All right, so it reestablishes a normal heart rhythm. So the AED, what it is just a small device with a computer in it and a lithium battery. So the second you open this up, it has a computer telling you exactly what to do. It'll tell you to take the pads out, attach the pads to the chest, to a bare chest, and then once you do that, it's going to detect, it has a computer that's designed to analyze a heart rhythm. And once it analyzes that heart rhythm, it's going to say either, or it's shock advised, or it's going to say continue CPR. If I put this on someone that doesn't need CPR or doesn't need defibrillation, then it's not going to do anything. So it's very safe on somebody that may not need it. If the person does need it, it will deliver a shock. So to put the pads on the chest, on the upper right of the chest and the lower left ribs, and then it'll analyze. Once it analyzes that heart rhythm, it'll say shock advised, and then the batteries charge up, and then once that happens, it's going to tell you to deliver a shock by pressing a button. I'll open this in a second and I'll tell you what it looks like, or show you what it looks like. And then the protocol is usually it'll deliver 2, maybe even 3 shocks, and then after that it'll just continue. You'll continue to do CPR in between those shocks. Hopefully by then EMS will show up and they can transport that individual to the hospital. The misnomer that an AED will shock someone that's in flatline. So you see on TV all the time where someone's in a hospital setting and they hook them up to a heart monitor and they see this big flat line going through a little monitor. That rhythm or lack of a rhythm is called asystole. That asystole or that rhythm means that there's no electrical rhythm in the heart. And it cannot be shocked. This isn't designed to shock that kind of rhythm. The only thing that individual is going to need is just CPR, chest compressions, and maybe some kind of cardiac drugs infused into them. But it's a misconception that you could shock a flat line into a normal rhythm and the person lives and stuff like that. So whenever you see it on TV, that's BS. They would never shock a flat line like that. So this is only designed to shock 2 rhythms. Those rhythms are called VTAC and VFib. And again, it's just an irregular rhythm, and then it's designed to shock the heart from an irregular rhythm back to a normal rhythm. The sooner you get this on attached to somebody, the chance of survival improves. So for every minute that they go without defibrillation, their chance of survival decreases by 10%. All right. So in the case, so when you open it up, it turns on the device automatically, and it'll tell you exactly what to do.
Stay calm. Follow these voice instructions. Make sure 911 is called now.
Inside the...
Begin by exposing patient's bare chest and torso. Remove or cut close.
Anyway, so when you open it up, it tells you exactly what to do. Inside that case is these AED pads. Before you rip this open, you take the pads out. It gives you a little diagram of where to put the pads on the adult. If it's a child or an infant, you can put the pads on the center of the chest or on the middle, in the middle of the back between the shoulder blades. Some AEDs will come with pediatric pads or pads for kids, but it's not necessary if you don't have them. Let's say if you have a child or an infant, you could put the adult pads on the child or an infant.
Scott, are you on the air?
I'll put this back real quick before it turns on. Okay. Also, on the case before I finish, you should have a couple of things in there. You should have a CPR mask, so when you're doing CPR and you're doing mouth-to-mouth, you don't expose yourself to any bloodborne pathogens. CPR victims can throw up on you, so it would behoove you to use a CPR mask or some kind of face shield to protect yourself. A razor to shave the chest, so if you have an individual that has a sweater for a chest, you could shave off the part of the chest where they need to put the pads on. If you put the pads on someone that has a hairy chest, they won't stick and they'll be ineffective. Scissors to cut off any clothing. This will cut through anything, leather, small strips of metal, stuff like that. If you have a female patient, you do not want to cut the bra off, leave the bra on, just move the straps over to the side, put the pads on. And then some gloves, again, to protect you from any bloodborne pathogens. All right, 2 different sizes. And again, some AED pads will come with pediatric pads as well. But this is all you really need in order to have a fully functioning AED. And then just the last thing, as an FYI, there's AEDs all throughout the building here at the high school. First floor, second floor, by the gym, and then near my office. There's a new AED that they just put in a yellow case on the outside by the fields. And that case is in an outdoor box that is, excuse me, it's under the scoreboard on the JV softball field. In order to access it, you have to call 911, and then the dispatcher will give you the code to access the AED. Okay?
After watching, it's clear how important it is to know the signs of cardiac arrest and how quickly action can save lives. Thank you to K-Routes for sharing these life-saving tips. Unfortunately, that is all that we have for today. We hope that you enjoyed today's broadcast and make sure to tune in tomorrow. Bye, Panthers!
Everybody.